Dag Vitala bats it in. You know, and Portugal felt like it was above the crossbar. Again, I saw it. It looked like a good goal from my vantage point. I'm in the penalty box. I have the advantage of the replays you folks do at home. You know, listen, some of you may disagree. To me, it looked like a good goal based on where the contact of the ball was, which was to me looked below the crossbar. A lot of candidates on both teams for player of the game. I mean, Portugal, you got Fred Pereira, obviously Paul Duarte. You know, Slovakia, Dag Vital. You know, number 17, Joseph Minarik. You also got 73, or pardon me, not 73, 46, Michal Vorhacek. It'll be interesting to see who they give it to. All right, well, he was one of my toss-ups, Joseph Minarik. Played a heck of a game. This guy's been one of the best defenders in the tournament. It wouldn't shock me at all to see him make the All-Star team. And Fred Pereira, number 60. Boy, this guy had a heck of a game, man. 2 huge goals, running around like an absolute maniac all game. Just showing incredible, tremendous and hustle. Can't say enough good things about it. He's another one. I mean, I wouldn't shock me at all to see him make the All-Star team. Both these guys, just tremendous defensemen. All right, folks, that'll do it for me. Going to go ahead and get the vocal cords lubricated for the last game of the day. Should be a good one. Italy versus Canada, Alberta. We'll see you back here for the start of that one in just a few.
don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it.
All right, welcome back. Last quarterfinal game of the day. The winner of this game will face Canada in the semifinals. Will be guaranteed a chance to play for at least the bronze medal, potentially the gold or silver. Italy in blue, Canada, Alberta in white. Italy the number 4 seed, Canada, Alberta the number 5. As stumped in deep, Italy has it down deep, behind the net. Long shot, pad save. In net, Dennis Smithson for Canada, Alberta. Trying to see the number there for the Italian netminder. I believe that's number 29, Rafael Pellicore. Yes, it is. So Pellicore in net for Italy, Smithson in net for Alberta. Just saw a great one. Slovakia knock off Portugal in a shootout that went to 8 total attempts. Game of the tournament thus far, in my opinion, as the ball is kept in at the neutral zone. Italy fakes the shot, and the player off sides. Picked up by Trotto. Zafino drops it back to Trotto. McKinnon goes off of a knee. McKinnon has it, long shot wide. Back behind the net, Alberta with it. Looking for a passing lane here. Miner walks it out, shot. Deflected to the corner. Miner, fastest player on Alberta that I've seen. Trying to catch Zafino on a break, unable to. Poke checked away. Sent into the Italy zone. Picked up by Sean Fagan, he loses it. Now Italy has it on the counter. Tadeo, another speedster for Italy. Centering attempt. Tadeo tries to get it in down deep, bodied off the play, turnaround shot blocked. Ball skirts outside the red zone. Italy have to regroup here. Chipped in by Mazza. Shot, I believe that hit a foot somewhere along the way on the net. Ended up going just wide, kept in at the point by Italy. Looking for a passing lane there, block, picked up by Fagan. Gently lobbed out, and Alberta's gonna get some changes. Alberta with the ball in their own zone, now through the neutral zone. Firing it in, long dump. Well, number 66, Alberta, doesn't have a name on the back of his jersey. He lost his stick there. Have to go back and pick it up, he does. Italy corrals it, and then Conti takes it back behind their net. Italy, cross floor, looking to gain the zone. Tomasicchio, they do. Long shot, high over, hits the glass. Battle along the boards. Italy still with possession. Nowhere to go with it. Gonna have to cycle it down low. Moving out towards the red line. Over to Conti. Intercepted. Edwards shot blocked by Conti. Polk checked out, miscue. Long shot goes wide of Pellicori. Shot goes off a foot. Bounces in front. Italy lobs it softly out. Russo giving chase. Oh, trip here. Nope, no call. McKinnon with it. Polk checked away. Long shot. Deflected, never made it through to Pellicori. Battling. Low behind the net now. Over to Morosco. Morosco scored that overtime winner against Portugal that gave Italy this seed. One of the biggest goals, I'm sure, of his long career. Intercepted by Alberta. Merkler has it. Drops it back. Over to McKinnon, back to Merkler. A little too high in the saucer pass, back to miscue. Shot, wide. Picked up by Italy. Oh, kept in. Zaffino unable to get that out. Tadeo. Kept in at the point, long shot. Gets deflected up into the mesh netting. We'll get a face-off now. Halfway through the first period, 6 minutes remaining. So both teams making line changes here. Ready for the draw, one back, shot. And we had a whistle before the shot. I believe a face-off violation occurred. Long shot, pad save, Pellicori loose. Picked up by Sent in, Acapinti has it. Kept in by Italy. Tadeo with it. Tadeo, centering attempt, gets deflected out of the zone. DeAndrea goes back to pick it up. Lobbed out, kept in. That'll be a hand pass though, no. Italy touches it. Behind the net. Still behind the net. Italy waiting for line changes to finish. Good keeping there by Alberta. Nice job by number 16, Edwards. Italy behind the net. Lobbed in, flooring, waved off. Woshishin goes back for it. Woshishin chips it up, keeps it. Deflected in, Toth giving chase. Pellicori comes out to play it. Well, he's way out of his net here. Gotta be careful, empty net, Edwards. Oh, sliding poke check there. Good read on the play by Sam Amadeo as Woshishin bumps somebody off the play. And the referee, I believe, is gonna call a penalty on Woshishin there. So Italy will go on the power play. As Woshishin comes to the bench. Pardon me, comes to the penalty box. Sent out by Pellicori, over to Tomasicchio. So Italy looking to get set up here. Alberta will stack the line. Oh, nice move there by D'Ambrosio. Gets it in down deep. Still trying to dig it out. Alberta has it. Can they get out of the zone? They cannot. Kept in by Marasco. Got to be careful with him with a point. Tomasicchio with it. Oh, errant pass, intercepted by Miner. Will be able to get it out. Lobbed, kept in by Marasco. Marasco fakes a shot. Down low. Backhander. Oh, what a stop! That's good positional goaltending. Dennis Smithson. Tomasicchio shot. Save, rebound, shot off the side of the net. And the net is dislodged, so we get stoppage of play with 3:06 remaining here in the first period. Take a look at that replay. It's a good save there by Smithson. Faceoff won back by Alberta. They'll get the clear. 41 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Pellicori plays it out and up. Italy gains the zone. Over to DeAndrea. Back to DeAndrea. Down low. Centering attempt shot. Oh, good butterfly save. Off the stick of Johnny Russo. Again, Smithson in good positioning. Watch how quick this comes off the stick of Russo. Smithson just sliding back down into the butterfly, locking it down. .17 seconds left on the man advantage. Alberta will be able to clear this out. That should do it. DeAndrea back, 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds. Walking it in. Principe all even now. Woshishin goes off. Minor comes on. So Alberta kills the power play. See if that's a momentum changer. Minor with it. Minor's got speed here. He's got Andre on it. Right to breadbasket of Bellicori. Makes a good positional save there. 2:01 remaining. Ready for the draw. Back to the point. Over to McLennan, blocked. Italy trying to carry it out, dumped in. Italy looking to get set up here in the Alberta zone. Giacconi with it, still hemmed in along the far boards. Now to Andrecki, back behind the net. Chipped up and out. Trotta will give chase for Italy. Sent up. Picked up by Italy. Bad save, but it was offsides. Center attempt to McKinnon. Walking it in, shot. Oh, good stick save, Pellicori. Net is dislodged. 50.8 seconds left. Opening period, 0-0. Italy and Alberta. Final quarterfinal match of the day. Winner of this will face Canada in the semis. The other semifinal matchup will be Slovakia, number 3 seed, taking on the number 2 seed, Canada, British Columbia. BC Legends. Merkler, shot blocked. Went well wide of the net. Shot towards the net. Walking it in, shot, pad save, Pellicori. Wrapped around, Conti has it, lobs it out, hits the mesh netting, so the faceoff will come back in down deep. Well, far ref called a call. I missed it. Said he's holding the stick. Well, Merkler not happy with it. Referee providing explanation. All right, well, Merkler obviously not happy with the call, still talking to the referee. Face off one back by Italy. Take the shot from the point. Tomasicchio, shot blocked, clear, that'll do it. Merkler obviously not happy as he slammed the penalty box door and almost inadvertently injured my young friend here, who is the penalty door opener and closer, as we will call him. But no harm, no foul. 5-minute break between periods. See you back here. Start of the second, 0-0. Morosco has it. He can score from this distance. Got to be careful there. Well, fanned on the shot. Now intercepted by Troy Miner. Miner with it. Waffled aside by Pellicori. Kicks it back behind the net. Centering attempt over to Morosco. Italy gains the zone. Fiacconi with it. Back to Principe. Over to Morosco. Shot blocked. Back to Tomasicchio. Takes the shot down low. Rebound, or pardon me, not rebound. Centering attempt, score. Italy goes up 1-0 on the man advantage. I believe that's going to be number 5, Adriano Fiacconi, that gets the goal. It's a nice centering attempt there, and Fiacconi just buried it. Absolutely nothing Smithson can do. So Adriano Fiacconi gets it. So Andriaki gets the assist. And Tomasicchio gets the other assist. All right, Alberta down in a hole now, 1-0. Oh, potential 2-on-1 here, shot, oh good pad save, Smithson. That developed quickly, came off the stick of Acapinti. Back to the point, Giandrea, shot, blocked. Up along the boards. Sent out, that should be a flooring call, and the faceoff will come back down to the right of Smithson. All right, face-off picked up by Alberta. Tried to fire it in, went off a foot, block, picked up by Zaffino. Gains the zone. Shot, oh, good save. And player just took a stick in the face there. It's inadvertent, but no call. All right, Miner has it. Over to Fagan. Behind the net. Battle for it. Still behind the net. Fagan looking for a passing lane. Nothing doing. Centering attempt. Good save. Pellicori. Italy. Centering attempt, shot, pad save. Up towards the far boards. Shush in there. Now Thompson. Tried to drop it back to Miskew. Thompson gets it. Poke checked away. Well, player lost his helmet, Merkler. Back behind the net. Italy's got too many men on the floor. That was obvious. Obvious. Yep, that's the right call. I didn't even need to wait for Alberta to scream that. That was just an obvious call. Too many men on the floor. So Alberta go on the power play. Mental mistake there by Team Italy. Morasco's arguing, but it was not even close. Don't know if we'll get a replay on it, but I can tell you from my vantage point in the penalty box, without a doubt, they had 6 men on the floor for a good 3 seconds. Miskew. Sends it over to Minor. Back to Miskew. It's a good Alberta power play. Italy needs to be careful here. A lot of smart players and scorers. Over to Miskew. Wrist shot wide. Centering attempt. Picked up by Miskew. Over to Merkler. Shot. Deflected off of Conti up into the mesh netting. Miskew takes it back. Moves to the quarterback position, over to Merkler. Down low. Back behind the net, over to Minor. To Miskew. To Merkler. Shot. Save, rebound, score. Just like that, they tie it up. Number 8, Sean Fagan off the Merkler rebound. All right, all knotted at 1. So a couple power play goals, as I said earlier, oftentimes in these games, they're decided by special teams. Italy centers it, that'll be a flooring. .716, excuse me. Gotta be mindful of my voice, folks. Still got 6 more games to call throughout the weekend. 7:16 remaining here, knotted at 1. Back to the point, long shot, high over the glass, ooh. Number 97, Jeff Wilson, just missed the tap in off the glass. Italy still has possession, long shot from Ventullo, steered up into the mesh netting, so the faceoff should come down low. Circled around, Alberta with possession. Italy on the forecheck, forces them back behind the net, up into the mesh netting. Face off will remain down low. Lobbed out, and that's into the penalty box. So face-off will come back down low. Lobbed in, but that's going to be too far. It'll end up as a flooring minor, can't get to it. It's been a pretty even game so far, I have to say. And obviously both teams have scored on the man advantage, but I feel like scoring chances and shots on net are pretty evenly divided. Certainly the pace of the game, both teams running hard. Good physicality along the boards and in front of the net. Kept in by Italy. Potential wraparound attempt. Swept up towards the boards. Marasco gives chase. Sent in low. Quick shot, save, rebound, wide, shot goes over the net. Centering attempt. Can they get the turnaround off? No, they can't. Shot, wide. Centering attempt off a foot. Kept. Well, they say it's in. Ref says it's in. Alberta's screaming that it was out, but I mean, I'm right here next to the red line. Looked into me, as it did to the ref. But in any event, the ref's call is what matters, folks. Up along the boards, lobbed out. Conti giving chase. Over to Russo. Up just below me. Zaffino over to Fiacconi. Italy hemmed in, nowhere to go with it. Intercepted by Alberta. It's a good look at the net here. Shot blocked. Rifled up into the mesh netting. Oh, a bit of a defensive breakdown there for Italy. Alberta almost capitalized. Merkler was going to have a good look at the net there until Danny Conti got in front of it. See here. All right, ball kept in all the way down low. Trickle still loose. Batted in. Alberta takes the lead. That ball was never covered. It was just never covered. You'll see here on the replay. Comes in. Pellicori makes the initial save, lost track of it, and then bang. Batted into the back of the net by, I believe, Merkler. Yep, Merkler's going to get the goal. So I believe it'll be from Miskew and McKinnon, based on what I saw in the replay. Yes, so McKinnon and Miskew get the assists on that. Merkler on the goal. So Merkler's got 2 points, goal and an assist. Principe carries it into the zone. Tries a soft feed, intercepted. Italy was off sides there, so they're going to get some line changes. Trying to get it up to Fagan. Fagan has it. Centering attempt blocked. Fagan wraparound attempt, loose ball, still loose. And finally, Pellicori swallows it up. Take a look here at the replay. Good wraparound attempt. Pellicori made the initial save, just couldn't locate the rebound, and then finally saw it and just kind of fell down onto it. All right, ready for the draw here. LaFontaine for Alberta takes it. One back by Italy. Oh, intercepted. Fagan shot blocked. Back behind the net. Italy still battling with Alberta. Back behind the net. A couple of players take a spill. Long shot. Goes off a body. Ball gets chipped in down deep. Miner has it. Up to McKinnon. Shot, save. Pellicori came out, cut down the angle. Shot blocked. Italy picks it up. It's one-on-one now. Zaffino, no help. Wrist shot goes wide. Italy getting some line changes. 2:18 remaining in the period. Lob tie, Larson giving chase. Italy on the breakout now. Potential 3-on-1 developing. Over to Fiacconi, shot score, they tie it up. Well, a defensive breakdown for Alberta. Fiacconi had all day to just pick the corner. Take a look at the replay here. That's a defensive breakdown, and Fiacconi, bang. I mean, you can't fault Smithson. Nothing you can do on that. You've heard me say it all week. Just a great shooter, picking a corner, making a shot. The second goal of the game, this guy. So Fiacconi's goal assisted by Russo and DeAndrea. All right, minute 55 remaining. Face off down deep. Picked up by Alberta. Sent up to Wilson. Shot in deep. Karam's off the boards below me. Lacapinti sends it in down deep. Well, Alberta player blows the tire. Still down, still down. Well, Alberta's screaming that that's a headshot. I mean, it's right in front of the ref. One thing about hockey players, man, we're all experts of refereeing when we're on the bench. We never miss a call. We always see everything, except when it's for our team. Or pardon me, except when it's for the other team. Then suddenly we don't know the first thing about officiating. Just trying to keep it light, folks. All right, Miner has it, looking for a trailer. Centering attempt goes up high over the net. Player loses their footing. Over to Lundberg, shot, score, just had eyes. Pellicori never saw it. It's just one of those shots that had eyes for the back of the net. There was two people blocking Pellicori's view. Take a look at the replay here. You should be able to see this perfectly from this angle. Watch, he just walks in, and it just got eyes. Just finds the back of the net. Just like that, Alberta retakes the lead. Wow. So Lundberg gets the goal. Well, they just called the penalty on Italy while I was waiting for the announcer to finish calling the goal score there for the third goal. So now Alberta goes on the power play. Lundberg on the goal, assisted by Fagan. Italy is incensed right now. I mean, they are livid. Well, 50.4 seconds remaining. Nothing you can do about it now. Just got to try and kill this penalty. Penalties on Russo. Over to Miskew. Back up to Miskew. He's going to take this to the center position. Over to Merkler. Back to Miskew. Back to Merkler. Shot blocked. Up to Miscue, over to Minor. Shot, blocked. And player's got to come off because he lost his helmet. And we're going to get matching minors here. Fagan lost his helmet, somebody from Italy, as soon as he turns around. Well, looks like number 7, Dario D'Andrea. They're both coming off. Well, there's 8 seconds left in the period, and Fagan very unhappy, just slamming the water bottle and actually ended up getting me wet. Long shot, steer to side, and that should do it. All right, 5-minute break between periods. Back behind the net to Morasco. 4-on-4 for another 20 seconds. Intercepted by Merkler. Up to McKinnon. Yep. All right, apologies, folks. Had to play the role of penalty keeper here and let Mr. Fagan out of the box, so that play was offsides. 9:52 remaining in the third period. Italy trailing by 1 to Team Alberta, Canada. Dumped out, kept in by Italy. Long shot, deflected, just wide. Behind the net. Along the far boards. Both teams battling. Centering attempt, turnaround shot, pad save Smithson. Back to the point, over to Ventulo. Long shot, oh, hit somebody in front. And they're gonna blow that dead. Hit an Italian player in the face. Well, I mean, Alberta's arguing they shouldn't have blown the play. That listen, player injuries, referee discretion. I get what they're saying, but I mean, that's, in my opinion, a pretty ridiculous thing to argue. A guy gets hit in the face with the ball, you're arguing because you have the ball, they shouldn't blow it dead. But if it was the other way around, you'd be the first people complaining. So listen, I'm just a neutral observer here. It's the right call. Picked up by Italy, trying to get a shot off. They can. Acapinti bodied off the play by Yerewan. Picked up by Mazza, thrown on net, over the crossbar. Long shot from the point, redirected, loose, oh! Tadeo couldn't bat it in. Had an empty net. And that one goes up into the mesh netting. Both teams getting wholesale line changes. Angeli going to take the draw for Italy. Sent in back deep by the Italians. Centering attempt goes off a foot. Back to somebody on Italy. And I think that ball rolled right onto the stick of Marico. He just couldn't get a good stick on it on that backhand effort. Centering attempt. Rolled away. Sent up towards the far boards to Russo. Chipped in. Back into the Italian zone. Intercepted by LaFontaine. Long shot. Score just like that! Through the 5-hole on Smithson. Iceman saw it all game. They saw it the whole way, closed the legs, and just, I have to say they're it, but I think he just didn't get enclosed in time. Now it will look like a harmless wrist shot from the point. Smitson's beside himself. I can't believe you let it in. Oh, you got a feel for the guy. You've heard me say it several times this week, folks, right? Especially you young kids at home. If throwing the ball at the net is your worst option, it's not a bad option. Well, we don't get a replay on it, unfortunately, but yeah, it just seemed like a harmless wrist shot from the point. So that was Luigi Zaffino that scores. I still can't hear this announcer when he announces goals. I don't know why. It's like they put reverb on 10,000 in this place. Like I cannot hear what he's saying. So every time I have to pause, I got to check stats.isbhf.com. Okay, it's unassisted. All right, intercepted by Woshishin. LaFontaine. Centering attempt. Trotto blocked it into the corner, goes Minor. Up along the boards, Tomasicchio. Batted in. Well. Somebody on the Alberta bench is really hot about a missed call. I mean, they're just screaming, punching stuff. I don't know what the issue is. I didn't see any plays that remotely look like missed calls, so in any event. Back to the action, all knotted at 3. Shot goes right into the glove of Smithson. He's just going to glove that. Face-off will come out to his left. No, refs aren't allowing a late change here, so Merkel's gonna have to come back off. Face-off picked up by the Italians along the far boards. Wraparound attempt blocked. Onto the stick shot, deflected. I think Smithson got a piece of that. Merkler, centering attempt. Unable to get a shot off. Italy intercepted. They take control of it. Oh, good intercept. Italy manages to keep it in. Zaffino there. McKinnon has it. Poke checked away. Over to Palermo. Shot blocked. Thompson. Shot high over the crossbar. And that goes into the Italian bench. Sent in deep by Alberta, intercepted by Italy. Picked up by Palermo. Centering attempt, Italy gains the zone. Ball's loose, picked up by Alberta. Miscue has it. Into the Italy zone. Miner has it. Looking to make something happen. Centering attempt, long shot from the point, blocked down. And the net got dislodged, so we'll get a whistle here. 4:49 remaining, all knotted at 3. Face-off picked up by Alberta. Miner fires it in. Pellicori stops it. Needs it for his defenseman. Rattled around. Over to Amadeo. Italy gets it out. Here comes Tomasicchio. He might have a path to the net here. Up. Chose to try and drop it off. Intercepted. Larson with it. Up by Wojcicki. Wojcicki shot high over the crossbar. That's a nice wrist shot. Turnaround. That's going to be a flooring call. Face-off will come all the way down deep. Well, Italy is now screaming about something. I don't know what. Batted down by Thompson. Kept it in the neutral zone by Italy. Now picked up by Alberta. Miscue trying to walk it in. He's stymied. Miscue with it still. Trying to walk it out in front. It's blocked. Sent around towards the far boards. DeAndrea has it. Intercepted. Picked up by Alberta. Turnaround shot off the post. Ref blows it dead. We'll have to take a look at that one on the replay. That was just a quick turnaround. I think it caught Pellicori by surprise. Well, you see the shot here. Yeah, I mean, it definitely hit the post. And then Pellicori just swallows it up. Referee in good position there to make the call. Italy now with it. Principe trying to get it to somebody. He's got nowhere to dump it off to. Now down low. Poke checked. Battle along the boards. Still battling down low. Italy trying to work it out in front. They do. Shot blocked. Can't get the clear. And then finally Smithson gets a glove on it with 2:34 remaining. shot, pad save. Mongelli had a real good look at the net there. Face off won by Italy, but intercepted by Alberta. Miner chips it in towards Pellicori. Gonna play it out towards the near corner. Centered over to Tadeo, trying to get it out, can't. Picked up by Trotto. Up to Tadeo. Tadeo digs it out, centering attempt. And that one gets chipped up into the mesh netting. So minute 45 left, 3-3. Could be headed for our second overtime game in a row. Face off, sent back by Italy over the net. Battle behind the net, still battling. Italy comes away with it. Nowhere to go with it for Fiacconi. Turnaround effort, blocked off the stick of Russo. Centering attempt, nowhere. Shot, oh, that hit Smithson right in the breadbasket. Good save. Take a look at the replay here. I believe that was a backhander off of Russo. Yep. Miscue has it, dumps it in. Wilson giving chase, beaten to it by DeAndrea, but intercepted by Miner. Chipped out in front, squirts through the crease. Miner with it, still circling. Less than a minute left. Wraparound attempt. Rolled off of his stick. Turnaround effort blocked. Fiacconi. That kept in. Yes, it is. Oh, dangerous play there. Over to Miner. Shot. Deflected up into the mesh netting. I don't know how Italy didn't get that out. 34.9 seconds remaining. Shot wide, 20 seconds left. Smithson hands it off to his defense. 15 seconds. All the way up. Offsides with 2.1 seconds remaining, so that'll be that face-off from the neutral zone. So we'll have a 3-minute break and then we'll head to overtime. Same rules as last one. Well, Italy takes a timeout now. All right, 2.1 seconds left. Ready for the draw. Alberta doing the same thing Slovakia did last game, just forming a wall here. Italy wins it, shot, goes over the crossbar. No, that's what you do. Form a wall, get sticks in the lane, and won't let it make it through to the goalie. All right, see you back here in 3. Intercepted by Minor and then shot in by Italy. Acapinti fired that in. Picked up by Andriaki down low. Still working behind the net. Trying to do a wraparound attempt there. Nothing doing. Over to Andrea. Down low. Hit a foot. Trying to get it out of the zone. They can't. Kept in by Italy. Wraparound block. Or pardon me, not wraparound. Fired and blocked. Redirected. Onto the stick of an Alberta player. Now they pick it up. Carry it out of the zone. Centering attempt shot. Oh, what a stop. Oh, that was Alberta's opportunity, boy. number 16, Barry Edwards. Turnaround shot, rebound, loose. Ended up in the corner. Long wrist shot, stick to side, and then Pellicori's just going to cover that up. One back by Alberta. Woshishin shot deflected. Dumped out. And I think that's going to be a high stick. It is. So the faceoff will come down low into the Alberta zone. 8:23 remaining in overtime. Ready for the draw. One back by Italy, then intercepted by Alberta. Rifled out, that's going to be a flooring call. Face off one by Alberta this time. Merkler picks it up, chips it out. Well, Alberta's screaming for ice. I should say flooring. Now a lot of screaming on both benches. Well, it seems to have subsided. Battle up along the far boards. Alberta's not going to win that argument in spite of their protests. And that's just held in place by Smithson. 7:38 remaining, overtime. Winner faces Canada in the semifinals. So basically you win this, you'll have a chance to play for hardware. It could be the bronze or it could be the gold or silver. Back behind the net. Alberta with it. Centering attempt mishandled. DeAndrea has it, trying to circle. Poke checked in. Nobody there to pick it up. Lobbed out. That might be a flooring. No, Miner's got it. Side of the net. Centering attempt to it. That went off. Shot score! Alberta will face Canada, an overtime winner to the hustle play by Troy Miner. Have to see how it went in on the replay. Couldn't tell from my vantage point. I mean, there was a shot. Obviously, Pellicore made the initial save. He was down and looked like in a half butterfly. And somebody whacked at the ball. And the ref signaled goal. I just couldn't see it. There was a massive humanity in front of me. So here's the replay. There's Miner. It all starts with him. There's the initial shot, the hustle play. And he throws it in front. There's the whack. Yeah, so it was the second whack. Number 68. Jonathan LaFontaine's going to get credit for the game winner. Wow, what a play. Well, hey, credit to Alberta. And again, you got to feel for teams that lose these games. So Italy will face Portugal for the fifth place game, or pardon me, in the fifth place seeding game, the fifth place relegation game. And Team Alberta, the local team, face Canada, so they will at least have a chance to play for bronze. So we'll stick around for player of the game here. Got to give it to the game winner, right? LaFontaine, in my opinion. For Italy, you know, probably Adrian Fiacconi had 2 goals. There you go. Adriano Fiacconi wins it for Italy. Oh, I was right on both. All right, there you go. Good positive way to end the day. So they will play the Canadian National Anthem. That's the end of my vocal cords for today. Appreciate you tuning in. I've been your play-by-play announcer, ISBHF Promotions Director Chris Pekanowitz. Happy to have you with us. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. We'll have the 7th place game, the 5th place game, and then the 2 semifinals. Action starts at 12:30 p.m. We will see you then. Take care.